Don't know if this is just gonna be my channel's brand now. It's just me constantly moving and constantly crying and constantly rambling on about how life is hard.
Man, I'm so out of breath. This is not helping me with my enunciating.
It's hard to look into the camera because you're just looking into a black hole.
How's my squishy? How you doing?
There's no better person.
Honestly.
Invite teenagers to ETC.
But anyway, the last thing I was gonna say was that half the time I think this is the hardest, most painful season I've ever had in my life. And I said this in my last video, I know it could be worse, but for me, God is getting all the places that hurt me the most, that will get my attention the most, that will hopefully grow me the most. He knows exactly what idols I need to let go of, and he also knows the exact ways to reach my heart and fill it with his love. Great. Crying is gonna make me even more hard to understand. And also, it's so sweet. It's like the weirdest thing. I don't know how God does it because it's just so opposite of the world. It's so opposite. But why is it that in my moments where I'm in the most pain, that I'm the most afraid, that I'm the most sad, that I feel like I have nothing that I formerly was clinging to, that I feel so close to God? And then I just believe him so much more, and I rely on him so much better, and I just feel so near. I don't understand how that's possible, but it's so true. I know Christians say it all the time. I think I was always inspired by people who said stuff like that, but I was like, yeah, okay, but like for real, like they're going through something horrible. One, like why is that the only way? And two, isn't it still better to not be in pain than to be in pain and feel near to God? But it's really not. It's so much better to be in pain and near to God because there's something so, I mean, the peace that surpasses understanding, you know, it's like, it feels like when you hit bottom, that's when you realize what the bedrock is, you know? That's when you realize that I've hit an absolute. I've hit true hope. I've hit true joy. Because if I can be joyful now, then I will always be joyful. If I can have hope this situation, which it's a different situation for everyone, but if I can have hope in this situation, I can always have hope. If I can be comforted in the midst of all of this pain, then I always have access to comfort. And there's just something so interesting about hitting bottom is that you really do feel like, one, like it's only up from here, right? as the saying goes, but also like I've tapped into something beneath the surface that is, you know, a core. It's a well that will never run dry. I've tapped into something real that will sustain me through everything, because if it can sustain me now, it can always sustain me. Not that we always remember that or believe it, but it's in those moments that you really do believe it. And I'm saying this as someone I know who hasn't gone through anything like universally bad or traumatic, but this is my current way of learning this. This is my current low. This is my current hard. And even though, you know, faith is, what was it? It's like, it's proof of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen. I need to look it up and maybe edit it here and like insert it here. But yeah, so that's the end of that. This terrible angle where I'm looking at myself, so it looks like I'm looking way over here. And I try to look into the camera, and then it's hard to look into the camera because you're just looking into a black hole. Anyway, I'm gonna look at the camera to the end here, but that was the end of that. Don't know if this is just gonna be my channel's brand now. It's just me constantly moving and constantly crying and constantly rambling on about how life is hard. I'm gonna try to be more optimistic in the future. I think hopefully all of this sadness will breed that eventually, but here we are, so bye.
I just took a little photo that those window curtains were open because I didn't really like any of my shots for the last video. The lighting is terrible in like the whole thing. So I wanted to take like a better thumbnail, even though it has like literally nothing to do with the video, I don't think. So there you go. Let's see, yeah. So this is me vlogging. This is the current space. All the windows are open. So it's making the lighting really good, but the privacy factor is not at its best. Yeah, I cleaned up a little bit, so I feel less embarrassed leaving my curtains open. Also, I'm about to leave, but wanted to take those thumbnails, just trying to vlog, because my goal is, I set a very, very attainable goal for myself this summer, and that is to release a vlog once a month for every month in the summer, which is kind of a weird time that I like decided to do that, because this summer has probably been one of the most stressful summers of my entire life. Well, I've had more busy summers, but they weren't as like anxiety inducing. So with all the things going on this summer, it seems weird that I decided to vlog a lot during those, although I'm not actually vlogging. I'm just editing previous vlogs. I wanted to release one video for every month of the summer. So far I've been late. I released my May one at the beginning of June. I'm gonna release my June one at the beginning of July, and I will probably end up releasing my July one at the beginning of August. So when I start packing, I'll probably film some of that, because I remember thinking that was really fun on like a lot of Janine Amapolo's videos. Wow, you watch enough of my videos recently and you realize that I basically just copy all the YouTubers I follow. Oh yeah, I copy Milena because she speaks really clearly in her videos. Not like how I'm speaking now, because I'm like out of breath. I'm going to try to speak more clearly in my vlogs to make them easier to edit and easier to understand. And then who was I just saying I was copying? Janine Amapola, because she does really good travel vlogs. She's done a lot of those, and probably a lot of people do this, but I really liked that she did the whole like would show her packing for the trip and like the lead up to the trip, and then she would show the trip itself, and then oftentimes also when she got back. So I'm gonna try to film a little bit before I go, and definitely like my packing process, which is probably pretty chaotic and stressful for me. I don't like packing. I'm really good at it, I think, but it really stresses me out. I've already made some lists and ordered some things, and we've had meetings for our team, like talking about what to pack. So I've got a lot of like pre-planning in my head done, but I need to actually like sit down and start seeing what will fit in the suitcase. I also bought a suitcase scale, and I brought, well, let's just review that. We'll do that right now. Okay, I'm gonna show you just some of the things that I bought specifically for Austria. Oh, I forgot one thing actually. Okay. So here's the big reveal. So I got this luggage scale in a FabFitFun box, but it was a selection that I made. So now I can weigh my suitcase to see if it's too big. I got this miniature waver because I usually like to wave my hair, and the one I have is huge. But I tried this one, and the size of the barrel makes a huge difference as to like the look. What you just saw in those previous clips was me with my big waver. This one was really small, it's very crimped, and it didn't look as good on my hair, so I don't know if I'm gonna take this or not. I might still bring my big one. This is like a travel towel, and it like folds up into here, and then it's like one of those, what do you call it, microfiber ones. Has like a little hook here. Yeah, I need to wash that before I leave, but it's a little microfiber towel because we won't have a towel most of the time. Unless we pay for it, and in some cases we won't have one at all. So I bought that. Quick drying, easy to pack. This is it's a pillow right now. This is for like the plane, and maybe also for one of the places that we're staying, but it only is a pillow if you put something inside of it. It also has this little strap for your suitcase, which I really like. Also got this on Amazon. But inside of it, let's see, doing this with one hand is really difficult, but it's a blanket on the inside, and it like unfolds. I'm not gonna do it right now because it was kind of hard to get it in here, but there's a blanket on the inside, and the blanket's really gonna be helpful. It's also very soft. I did already wash this one. I just need to wash the towel. And then I also bought these adapters. This one is super cool because it literally converts from anything to anything. Why is it not focusing? Yeah, you can kind of see there's like US at the top. Here, let's see. Does the background need to be darker or something? We'll try that. Okay. So it's like got US at the top, UK in the middle, and then Australia and USA and Australia at the bottom, UK in the middle, and Europe at the top. And depending on which one you do, see like that's American. And then if you like turn them out, that's Australian. And then you press this button and it'll go back in. And then you can do like the European one, which is what I will need. And so you can put any of them out there. Wait, why is it? Oh, there we go. So then that's the European one. And then on the back, it's got all of them on the other side. So I can plug like an American one into here and it'll turn it to European. But I could also have plugged in like a Australian one or something in here and it'll go to like USA or whatever. So I can convert them all, which is really cool. And it has like a little Thunderbolt like USB-C port there, and then it's got USB, like normal USBs over here. I think USB-A or something like that is what it's called. So then these are just normal USA to Europe outlets, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and it has the big plug or the USB and the USB-C on it. I thought this one was the one that I got that was supposed to convert well for like curling irons and stuff, but I don't see that. I've got to figure that out. So if I want to bring my big waver, or I have a miniature straightener and a miniature curler, if I wanted to bring those, I would need it to be able to like convert voltage. It doesn't say if it converts voltage or not. This one says it does not convert voltage, but these two, I thought I bought them in order to do that, so I'm not really sure. It might be an interesting test. And then I also bought these shoes. They're New Balances. I liked the color scheme on them. I don't love the way they look from the top because they're like really round up the top, which is not super flattering on me. I also don't like how deep it dips over here. I don't think that's very flattering on me either, or the high back here. But I tried them on and they were like incredibly comfortable. I'm also worried I accidentally copied one of my friends, but they didn't have a super wide selection and these ones were so comfortable. And then also they were neutral. They had like this style in another color, but it wasn't neutral. So I just got these. And this does look weird. I'm sure someone knows what this is actually for, but like the way that it is, it's like why it comes out further here and here. So like it kind of balances you a little bit, which, you know, New Balance, because it like kind of offsets like the weight that's not here and the weight that's not here, because you're kind of turning your feet like that, you know? So I found them to be incredibly comfortable, and I need some really good shoes for the hike. So I need to get those worn in probably, but they were so comfortable. I kind of don't see them like rubbing or giving me a problem, except for maybe here, which I usually have a problem with, but I may just wear like tall athletic socks, I'm not sure. My travel lock that I bought when I bought my shoes so that I can lock my suitcase. Now I just need a luggage tag, which I'm pretty sure is on one of my parents' suitcases in the storage building, so I'm not sure that that's gonna be worthwhile to grab, but I don't think I have it on my suitcase already, but anyway. It's been a whole thing. So that's some of the stuff that I've bought. I may not use it all. It may not all come in handy. I may need more of these. I also checked my Dramamine supply and my like camp outdoorsy clothes supply. I've been on this actual mission trip before, and I've also been on another mission trip before that and bought some stuff for both of those. So I checked my like supply of like athletic t-shirts and comfortable shorts and all of that. I also got this outfit I got from Old Navy and a bunch of other stuff I got as well to kind of help me with that. So man, I'm so out of breath. This is not helping me with my enunciating. Okay, so I'm probably going to get something to eat and then go visit my mom today. So, well, right now. So that's all for now. Bye.
From far away she looks so good. Grew up in the same neighborhood, and that's how to rub salt in the wound. Spend a few hours on the reservoir. Never broke a bone, so I'm gonna try hard to prove you wrong. That I'm not who I used to be. I'm not living at 17. Let's go.
Okay, so I was editing back my Austria video. I say in the video that I'm going to show later my whole packing process and probably even like me being on the way to the airport. Did not do that. I literally did not record any clips after that one, besides like once we were literally already in the DFW airport like waiting for our flight. So this is just me coming on here saying like the next clip you're about to see is gonna be in the DFW airport waiting for our flight. It's currently November and I'm in my apartment. So yeah, I said I was going to post this in August and it's November and I'm still not done with it. I literally just started it. So I don't know what month it is if you're watching this, but it's November in this video. And yeah, the last place I was in was like a temporary place, and now I'm in an apartment, and I've been in this apartment for, I think it was like as soon as I got back from Austria, like 3 or 4 days after I got back from Austria, I moved here. Well, my lease started here. Anyway, so yeah, it's been fun. I have a couch now. That's crazy. I've managed to like move out multiple times and never have gotten a couch. So that's exciting. Got it on Facebook Marketplace. I was very excited about that. And most of the other furniture I either borrowed from my parents or I already had from my other apartment. So that's been fun too. Yeah, got these little fall pillows. Very excited about them. They're just really, really soft. I just replaced I got the pillow covers. I got new pillow covers. I already had the pillows, but these are like so soft and they've got little gold pumpkins on them and I really like them. So anyway, I'm wearing red lipstick because I'm trying to imitate photos from like every single one of Taylor Swift's albums and just take a wild guess. Red lipstick is kind of a staple for her, but just take a wild guess which album I was doing today. Red lipstick. Anyway, yeah, just wanted to apologize that it's November and I'm just now posting this, and wanted to apologize that the clips jump and I didn't want to make like a little between screen to explain all that because I tend to ramble. This is actually worse because I ramble even more when I talk. But anyway, camera's gonna die and I need to stop talking and I don't really know where I'm going with this. So hopefully it's not December when you're watching this. Anyway, bye.
I didn't get hurt. So many other things that she loves about this place. Everything silent and there's not much space. Sat next to me and she looked me in the face. Does she wants to say, oh, so tell me where you go. Tell me where you go. Take me to your home. I haven't had a home in a while. Tell me where you go. Oh, tell me where you go. Take me to your home. I haven't had a home in a while. Tell me all your fears. What makes you wonder why we all here? Questions that remind you and bring you to your tears. Never talk about it 'cause no one wants to hear. I never talk to people, so tell me where you go. Tell me where you go. Take me to your home. I haven't had a home in a while. Tell me where you go. Tell me where you go. Take me to your home. I haven't had a home in a while. could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder if we could run it back, if we could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder if we could run all of the things I didn't know I had to get out down the road inside of the same old caught in the circles round they go. It's hard when you keep close, rewind with my eyes closed, might need a breather, got lost in the B-roll, let all the wind blow to learn how the world goes, and we didn't know how to move on. If we could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder if we could run it back, if we could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder if we could run all of the things I didn't know I had to get out down the road inside of the same old caught in the circles round they go. It's hard when you keep close, rewind with my eyes closed, might need a breather, got lost in the B-roll, we let all the wind blow to learn how the world goes, and we didn't know how to move on.
Yeah, what can you say about a problem when you already stumbling to get up, but you keep on falling? Can't stop talking, feels like word vomit, knowing everything that you're saying so toxic. But I've been around the world in these tattoos, covered up scars that I didn't think I had to. Ran a million miles from the trap like a vacuum. Thought that I was supposed to burn the bridges to the castle down. Alone walk.
My mind right now. He looks music. Sure. I'm losing it.
I thought you were trying to sell me something.
There's no better person.
Honestly.
Invite teenagers to ETC 2024. Plug.
Shameless plug.
Like it's aired on the news tonight on Austria. Like my house.
Hey, Javi.
Well, there's something about the weather when we're out on our own. Something about the path that leads us forever home. We don't need a reason, just changing with the seasons, following the feeling in our souls. Now that you're with me, we're chasing daylight and we're soulfully alive. Well, I can't believe the world's still turning, 'cause we're hopelessly alive. You mean the sunrise, we're still miles away from the end of the day, and the wind walks by our side. We'll fly through the rivers and we'll swim through the sky. Nothing can bring us down when it's you and I. Now that you're with turning and we're hopelessly alive. You, me, and the sunrise. You, me, and the sunrise. And oh, this golden road leads us on forever home. Now that you're with me, we're chasing daylight and we're so fully alive. Into the sunrise, letting it all go. 'Cause when you're with me, we're chasing daylight, so fully alive. Oh, I can't believe the world's still turning and we're hopelessly alive. You in the sunrise. Feel a mile high when you're on my side. High in the sky, cruising through the night.
I ain't never been one to not follow the signs. You looking like a one-way, gotta make the right choice. Hope I make the right noise, hoping that you like boys like me. I know you're feeling me from across the room. I got a feeling you could be my muse. I hear strange when I see you. You say green, but I see blue. Either way, your eyes the ones I'm looking to. When I'm hell first, falling from hell to baby. Living on the way that you catch and save me. I was unaware of our elevation till I looked down. All the people look like it's not high when you're on my side. High up in the sky, cruising through the night. Feeling my high. Feeling my
And then we saw like hordes of people outside of this